Hello, today I want to talk about how capitalism is the highest form of altruism. Many people and politicians have a negative view about money and capitalism itself. They say things such as billionaires are the source of all our problems and inequalities, or things such as money corrupts people and money turns people into slaves, and money is the root of all evil, and the world would be a better place without money. In my opinion, money is none of those things. Money is neutral. Money is a tool. Money is a medium of exchange, and money is the most amazing tool to express your altruism. In the vast majority of cases, money is used constructively. It's used to buy a product or a service, and people who produce those products and services, well, they get compensated with money, except maybe governments. Governments are not too efficient with money because they are spending money that doesn't belong to them. They tax people, and then they buy all kind of programs in order to get re-elected, but not because the money they spend produce the best benefit for society. Just take a moment to contemplate the magic that money creates in our society. Every day, millions of people wake up to do their jobs such as picking up the garbage, making clothes, going to the office, growing our food, caring for the sick, building our houses, and entertaining us. And most of these people are doing those services or creating those goods for other people that they would never meet. Now, why is money the most amazing tool? Well, if you think about it, just take a look at this. This is supposedly worth 20 Canadian dollars. I can buy a lot of things with this thing. I can buy food, for example. I can buy a movie ticket. But in reality, if you take a look at it, this is just a piece of plastic. The intrinsic value of this piece of plastic is probably less than 1 cent. It's worth nothing. Less than a piece of paper that you scribble some notes on it and then to go in the garbage. But as a society, we have created a story in which that convinces us that this piece of paper is worth something. Now, when you pass this piece of paper around, people are willing to do things for you that they would not be willing to do it without money. So money is almost like a magic word. Let's say that people were in the habit of exchanging favors. I do you a favor, you do me a favor, and we keep track of those favors in a piece of paper. Well, this is the way we accumulate favors. If I have a lot of this, it means that I have done a lot of favors for other people, and I have been compensated in some kind of notebook for the favors that I have been doing, okay? And then I can ask favors from other people by exchanging this piece of money, this piece of paper, this piece of plastic. So this is just the magic that currency and money creates. And at the same time, think about this. If you were not compensated by this worthless piece of plastic, you would not do it. You will spend your weekend watching TV or gardening or doing something else, right? But because someone gave you a piece of plastic, and even worse, someone exchanged digital data in your bank account. So there is a layer, and someone says, I'm going to transfer this digital $1,000 from person A to person B. It's not even a piece of paper anymore. It's just digital information going from one hand to the other, and because someone is willing to transfer that digital information, then you get up early in the morning, you get dressed, you shovel the snow, you go to work, and you do the work that you're supposed to do. And if someone doesn't transfer those digits into your bank account, you stay home and do nothing. I'll give you an example. I have been working for the past 10 years as a photographer, right? And I love photography. I love the artistic value of taking good photos of people. And I love the whole environment of going to an event and just taking photos of people, right? But recently, I became financially independent. And I don't really need the money anymore. So guess what? I stopped offering the service as a photographer. Now I do photography as a hobby exclusively, or I do it for some friend's birthday party or something, not in exchange of money, but because I like my friend, because I think it's fun, whatever. But I just don't go out and just spend hours and hours taking photos of strangers anymore, because money is no longer a motivation for me. Now, I just mentioned that out of the goodwill of my heart, I will go to a friend's birthday party and take photos. And there are millions of people who, out of the goodwill of their heart, they do labor for somebody else. They provide some goods and service. There are many hundreds, perhaps millions of non-profit organizations where people volunteer their time and expertise to do services for other people. But there are not enough people in our society, in our world, to do enough services out of the goodwill of their heart to make the whole society function. Without money, the whole society that we have created will just simply crumble. Now, the sad reality is that people are generally not so altruistic. People would rather stay home and watch TV and drink a beer rather than go out and work. And I'll give you an example. People in our society, there are 7 days a week, and out of the 7 days, most people work 5 days a week, which they are paid for, and they rest 2 days, okay? Most of the time, in those 2 days, people just don't go out of their way to serve others. They just stay home, they do their laundry, they do their shopping, whatever. So that is an example. If you are not getting paid, you are not producing. Now, money is such a great lubricant that the only other alternative in which a society could function without money is in what we call communism, where people are forced to produce for the benefit of society and they are not well compensated. And guess what? People try to escape from those communist countries to go to a capitalist country, such as the United States or Canada, where they will be compensated for their labor. For all its faults, money is one of the greatest inventions that society, our modern world, have created. There has always been money since the beginning of humankind. People have exchanging all kinds of things, but now money has become so much sophisticated. It's digits in a bank account, and people do work because they want some more of those digits in their own account. We are not so altruistic. We want to help others, but we want to be compensated for our labor. And the more that we help others, the more that we are compensated. And if our skills go up and if we know how to manage money, then we will be compensated even more. So let me know what you think. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and until soon. Peace.